And we are back. Raiders franchise. In the last stream, we ended up going 7-10, unfortunately, missing out on the playoffs. But we were in it till the very end, pretty much, so can't really complain. In this episode, we're in season number 18 with the hope of this team under second year quarterback Colton Brown, or Colton Brown, is able to take that step up. He won Rookie of the Year in the AFC. In terms of the entire NFL, he did not. But our quarterback, you see, pretty productive first year. First round pick for us, obviously. So we do expect big things. He already has superstar depth. He started with star, but then improved. But here's what the team is currently looking like. I am a really big fan of this team so far. Tony Garcia, a rookie, first round pick. So got a rookie receiver, to pair with our second year quarterback. We also have our or second year receiver Larson as well. Expecting big things out of this team this year. We're definitely in a better spot, in my opinion, than we were in years past. But it all starts with week 1 with a win over the Rams, hopefully. Here's our scouts. And without any more delay, let's get into it. I did also forget to mention we do have a new kicker and a new punter. Week 1, we're going to lose. Justin Ortega is going to go out for 2 to 4 weeks. Something I have to make sure now is Brown is the focal point starter, which it looks like he is now. 80 compared to 78. It is better. But looking at the special teams, yeah, we signed in free agency Owen Sheehan. And we just so happened as well to sign in free agency Wes Vogel. I believe both are on a 2-year deal, maybe. 2 years for Vogel. Sheehan might be a 1 year. He is. He's a 1-year prove-it deal type of guy. Week 2 against the Chargers, they also lost, so potential for us to get a leg up in the division. And we don't, 28-19. We're going to go ahead and do interior offensive lineman. Our draft class is really bad this year in terms of positional needs. Just something we kind of are going to have to deal with. But week 3 negotiations, we have a few guys who are definitely on the radar. D'Angelo Traylor, Bobby Underwood, Doug Rainey, Teron Burrow, Clark McGehee, Carl West, Dwayne Jefferson, DeMario Herron, Kendall Keenan, Daryl Henry, Taylor Matthews, Julian Cochran we're going to let walk, Nico Pineda, Owen Sheehan, then Khalid Scott and Earl Douglas are 5th-year options guys. But we have the money. We might as well go ahead and splurge. I think Dwayne Jefferson we are going to let walk, personally. D'Angelo Traylor is the first guy, in my opinion. We're going to lock him up for a 3-year, $33.3 million deal. I need to take a look at the O-line before I, make any offers for him, because they are getting older. McGehee is a backup, so at 29 years old, save the money where we can, I suppose. I do want to give Alex Short the shot, so he's probably going to get that's why I said to let Dwayne Jefferson walk. But yeah. Then also want to look at the D tackles. It is a very good list of people to have, so maybe we let them walk as well. But Doug Rainey, we absolutely want to bring back. Did he decline? I have no idea why he declined. Lock up Kendall Keenan for 2 years. Gonna give him to start at right tackle probably next year. Like I said, we're probably going to let him walk the other guy, Carl West. Because, I mean, that's a lot of money. He's definitely a good player. He's definitely worth it, but lock up Teron Burrow for 3 years, our wide receiver 1. And that's pretty much it for now. DeMario Herron, I suppose we could. Yep. Okay. And that still leaves us with 118 million in cap space. Can we beat the Chiefs? We're on a slow start. The Chiefs are 0-2. We're 0-2. We do. We pick up the first win of the season. After some careful considerations as well, I am interested in bringing back McGehee. All right, Doug Rainey, we bring back on a 3-year deal. Taylor Matthews for being that cheap. We'll go ahead and just increase the bonus. Yeah, sure. I mean, for how much you're asking for, I will gladly offer that. Something tells me it's going to be tough to get McGehee because he's not interested. Oh, never mind. Welcome back. Week 4 against the Broncos, they're also winless. We do have their pick, so it would be nice to win, and we do. Wow, that actually surprised me. Normally, when we have a team's pick, they beat us. Okay, you want the bonus increased? Yay! There we go. Welcome back, Taylor Matthews. The last player that I am actually considering is going to be Darrell Henry, because you look, we'd be saving money. We'd be getting these younger guys out there. I think from that standpoint, we are going to save the money. But also with that re-sign, I do want to go ahead and move Bradley Davis over to free safety because we are going to be letting the other guy walk. I believe his name is Bryce Underwood. Give him, our young X Factor guy, an opportunity. He'll be competing with Humphrey, our rookie, come next year for a second-round pick. So we'll see. But week 4 against San Fran, let me make sure I'm recording. We are. Oh wait, excuse me, week 5. Can we get the win? We don't. We lose 17-10. I don't want to call our offense out, but it looks like we're struggling to score points. We scored 29, but it's not enough, as Luis Morales gets injured. We'll go ahead and simulate this week as well. I know I said every 6 weeks, but we have the bye week next week, so we might as well just go for a 7th week, which we lose 10-7 to the Bengals. Oh my days, we are having a stinker of a season. What sucks is we don't even need receiver anymore. Colin Brown not exactly producing the best passing yards. Defensively, Isaiah Tate's doing really well so far in his second year, first year as a starter. Spencer Westbrook leading the team in receiving yards. 9 touchdowns to 1 interception, though. Isaiah Tate doing really well. 4 yards per carry. Receiving, we see Teron Burrow and Spencer Westbrook right there. Blocking, 4 sacks by Carl West, 3 by Ortega and Scott. Tackles, Jose Delgado leading the way at 49. 5 TFLs for Guerrero, 4 for Douglas. 6.5 sacks for Guerrero, by far the most. 2 interceptions for Rainey and Beckham. And kicking, 81%, about the same as we've normally had. Punting, 54.9. Wes Vogel doing a really good job. We're going to go ahead and advance to the bye week. Go ahead and go through it. Is there any negotiation players who we aren't going to bring back, who we think is best to walk away from? Because let's be honest, we're 2-5. It's going to take a uphill battle for us to turn this around. I think Dwayne Jefferson's definitely a possibility. You see a 4th and a 7th on the table. Looking at all of these picks, the Bengals can't afford them but are interested. Buccaneers can't afford them but are interested. But granted, $1 million is really easy to work with. In fact, why don't I just make it a lot easier and look at the left guard position? I don't think they take him. No. Maybe the Jets do. Okay, I definitely do think the Bengals should be in the market. Who was the other team? It was Buccaneers. So Bengals or Buccaneers are most definitely the two who should be interested. We'll take Jamie Guerrero off your hands, as well as this 3rd round pick. All right, good deal. Happy with that. The other one is Carl West potentially. Now that one I do think is a bit extreme. We also look, he's an 89 overall. He is going to have value. Green Bay is very interested from what they're offering. Can't afford him, though. Wait, how can they not afford that? That's $3 million. 3.72, 3.97. That don't make a lick of sense. I mean, it's fine. We'll just take some bottom feeder, I guess, as well. Like literally 1.1 mil will do it. 1.09 will with Marcus Tate. We'll take the fullback. We're going to cut one player. It's going to be the fullback. Goodbye, Bo Weston. All right. So we did good. We just pretty much got the players back. I don't know why they have it set up like this. Why Bishop's over there, but Mateo Gonzalez, I'm sorry, you're not going to be the one starting. All right, but here is what the team is looking like. Post trades. We're going to keep the D tackle, though. The trust is definitely starting to fall through with the teams, with us. We have 2 new injuries. Ortega's going to be out 5 to 9 weeks. We're just going to go ahead and place him on IR. We're going to go to free agency. We're going to pick up a good old center. Mike McLean. Or is there some guy who we recognize? Nope. All right. Welcome to the team, Mike McLean. You'll get a Super Bowl ring if we happen to win. I'm going to do the weekly strategy at this point because no, never mind. I'm happy with that. But unfortunately, we're just not winning games. We lose another one. We're 2-7. Can we defeat the Patriots? I mean, they're struggling. They're 3-6. We do, finally. The Browns, we're going to hop into this game. This is going to be our game. We're going to see what is so wrong with this team. Because from what I'm seeing, something's wrong. Now, granted, we could very well win 8 in a row. 14-0, 14-3, 14-6, 21-6. Oh my goodness. I see why we're struggling. We've put up 6 points so far. And we get it. 21-14. And they score immediately. Good to know he has the worst juke move known to man. That was an outrageously bad one. Jerry Rose with his 4th sack of the game. They got another Myles Garrett. And we only managed 3 yards there. Like, I see why we're struggling. It just feels like there's no chemistry. Holy shit, game. We might as well have just not even showed up. 38-14? Is Colin Brown seriously that bad? Focus players. Sure, because we have to use 3 of them. All right, I'm just letting you know now. Colin Brown, this is your final chance. If we lose, we are putting in Julian Cochran until further notice. 30-6. Playoff picture we'll go ahead and check out. We're doing horrible. We're obviously not even close. The 7th seed is 7-6. We have to make a change at this point. Like, you're a bottom quarterback in the league. Isaiah Tate's fallen off. The sad truth is we're going to have a talk about the potential offensive coordinator moving forward. 7 sacks allowed by 3 of our guys, 4 with 5. 93 tackles for Delgado, Rainey at 82. Both of them might make 100. 6 tackles for loss for Dale Henry. 7.5 sacks for Guerrero. Kicking, 86%, definitely better than what it has been. Punting, 52.7. I mean, at some point, we have to say enough is enough. We are going to put in Julian Cochran. And I want to emphasize, we are not going to be taking a quarterback this year because, one, I'm hoping he can turn it around next year, Colton Brown. Plus, we also have Justin Henry if we have to. But no, it will be on the radar if we perform lackluster again next year. The coordinator is going to be gone. Good return up to the 45. That's how we start. All right, Julian Cochran. After a lackluster 3-9 start from Colton Brown, we have the veteran out there. Probably going to be too late for the playoffs. We have guaranteed another losing season, unfortunately, at 8-9. Would be our absolute best. And that would be winning 5 in a row. Well, now, what are we supposed to do there? Dude goes unblocked, and of course I just toss it because it's like I don't want to take a sack. Goes right to the defender. I'm blaming Ia on that one. Oh, and we turned it over again. Seven to 6. Our extra point got blocked. Okay, I do want to hop in and actually like play some. Fantastic. We get the first though.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Holy shit. I know what our issue is. It's the O-line. The fact that both my interceptions have been me throwing it to avoid the sack. What are we doing?
Makes the score Colts 14, Raiders 6. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Oh my goodness! Holy shit!
It's 2nd down.
I gotta tear this whole O-line down, apparently. Every first, every second round pick I have this year, I'm gonna have to spend on O-line.
12 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and 3. It's a gain of 32 yards. And a Las Vegas 1st down. It's a gain of 32. And a Las Vegas 1st down. The ball carried by
Like, maybe we've just gone against some really good D-lines. That's the only positive that there is.
a gain of 12 yards. And the Raiders
How long is this recording? We're 30 minutes in and we're not even, we're
gain of 12. And the Raider 1st down. Cochrane pass intended for number 89. Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Las Vegas 1st down. 1st down, Las Vegas.
whoa, that's not what I called.
Number 28, the ball carrier.
I mean, what are we supposed to do?
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
Our D-line is just too good.
And goal at the Colts 3-yard line.
There we go.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
we get pressure again.
The two-point conversion is successful and makes
We kicked a field goal. Oh my goodness. Final chance, probably. Because obviously Indianapolis is gunning for a playoff spot there. They're in a lot better of a spot than we are. We're 3-9. They're 5-7. Granted, they still have a long way to go, but they at least have like a decent chance.
a gain of 10 yards. And a Raider first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Of course, he breaks the block right into us. What are the odds? 100% if you're going against EA. I'm calling you out. That's right. Unrealistic. Oh, and then our guy drops it. Come on. Really? A drop? Big hit, but first down. It's crazy how different this game is if we don't throw a pick six.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line. Cochran's pass complete to number 14. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 9-yard line.
He's in! Make sure we leave time, because if we don't get this, we're going to have to be playing catch up.
Raiders will line up for the two-point conversion. That ties the game 31-31.
And we have the ball. Sorry, this is the biggest game. Tate to the outside.
17 yards. That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Injury timeout to one of the Colts players. Could be an intentional timeout. Who knows? Fake an injury. Okay, running the ball was not the smartest idea there. Good to know. Brett Larson, 161 yards.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We're just going to throw a jump ball to Gabe Cano. He almost came down with it too.
Cochran's pass incomplete in the end zone. It leads to second and 10.
And we had Garcia and we overthrew him.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
Unfortunate.
Third down and 10.
But we have Garcia again. Down to the 10.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. That's another Las
Put the pressure on them.
A 41-yard gain. First down, Raiders.
And Tate's in for the touchdown. Final play, most likely. Hail Mary formation. There's a flag in the end zone. Are we surprised that EA has to, make sure the game's all about them? Ruin this beautiful moment? But we're going to get home anyway! That's a game! 38-31! Julian Cochran! The GOAT! Long time rivalry we had, us and the Jets. Two dynasties at the same time. We win 3 Super Bowls. They win 3 Super Bowls. And he comes in and he absolutely balls out in his first game for us. We've already accepted that we're not making the playoffs. But we might as well rock with Julian Cochran. I mean, why not? We lose again. This was just a horrific year. I mean, just get it over with, honestly. More injuries at the end of the season. Fantastic. We go 5-12. Worst in the AFC. Question is, where's that put our draft pick? We have the second and third pick because 7th, 9th, and 24th, as well as we have Kansas City's second. So we are picking twice in the top 3. If we can't, this is our opportunity to build. I mean, it's going to be the Bears and the Dolphins. Who wins the Super Bowl? My money's on the Bears. We're going to find out any day now. It is the Bears, 27-13. All the players who announced their retirements. Julian Cochran, thank you. That was a magical game. Showed he still has some in the tank, but ultimately, he probably wasn't going to get another opportunity anywhere. We weren't going to re-sign him. We brought him in as a mentor. It didn't work out. He didn't mentor well enough. Gio Fletcher retires, our former safety. Marco Fernandez, our former receiver. All right. Look at that mock draft 4, baby. Second and third. go ahead and advance. We're going to keep a hold of our coordinators for one final year. Here's all of the players we are going to accept. Not your option because you're a backup, but Earl Douglas, go ahead and accept yours. We'll offer you this. Yeah, I didn't think you'd accept, and we're not gonna fight for it. So there we go. That's gonna be all the players who are leaving besides Khalid Scott. He's just, not getting his 5th-year option picked up. But taking one final look at the roster for now, this was by far our worst season that we've gone through. Yeah. But who knows? Towards the end, this could be an experimental season. I'll say what I'm thinking. If we don't play well again next year, I might ask out. I might be like, hey, I don't want to coach this team anymore. And yeah, that's a possibility that we could be looking at our first, because I do want to definitely do that. I want to make that a thing because it's realistic. Obviously, we play bad 2 years in a row. We do have the legacy to, have this extra long leash. But what I'm saying is, in a realistic aspect, if we play bad a 3rd year in a row, it might be over for us in Las Vegas. But that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys did enjoy. I did, even though the record wasn't great. Means we get to pick early, which makes the off season a lot more fun. But I will see you guys next time for the season 18 off season. Goodbye.